New Zealand has granted US whistleblower Chelsea Manning permission to apply for a visa, as the Australian government considers submissions arguing for it to overturn plans to bar her. The decision comes after an opposition MP in New Zealand called her a traitor whose information leaks could have cost lives. Manning requires a special direction visa to visit New Zealand as part of a speaking tour that begins on Sunday. Australia has issued a notice of intention to Manning's tour organizer, Think Incorporated, saying the country would deny her entry. The company's director, Susie Jamil, told Guardian Australia that if Manning did not get a visa on Friday morning, she would not make her scheduled appearance on Sunday at the Antidote Festival in Sydney. Chelsea Manning to discuss Cambridge Analytica during London visit. Read more. The last I heard is that the matter is their top priority and they are working on processing it, she said. They will let us know, but approval may not be in time for her to perform in Sydney this Sunday. In New Zealand, Manning is subject to good character provisions in Section 15 of the Immigration Act 2009, as she was sentenced to a prison term of more than 5 years. In Australia, Section 501 gives the Immigration Minister, David Coleman, a power to refuse a visa on character grounds. Manning was released from prison in May 2017 after being sentenced in 2013 in violation of the U.S. Espionage Act for disclosing classified government documents to WikiLeaks. Her sentence was commuted by the then U.S. President Barack Obama in early 2017, after she had served close to 7 years in prison. The Immigration New Zealand General Manager, Steve Stewart, said in a written statement that while Manning was convicted of a serious offense and sentenced to 35 years imprisonment, it was noted that her sentence was commuted by President Obama in January 2017. The assessment noted that Ms. Manning has not reoffended since her release from prison and the likelihood of her offending while in New Zealand is considered low. It was also noted that she has traveled to a number of countries to speak at similar events and appears to have complied with the terms and conditions of any visas issued. Ban felon Chelsea Manning from New Zealand, urge opposition MPs. Read more. In reaching the decision, the officer could see no reason to believe Ms. Manning would not comply with the terms and conditions of any visa issued by INZ. However, an opposition MP, Judith Collins, said Manning had betrayed her country. Most likely, with the information that she gave, people lost their lives or were definitely put in danger. She is a traitor, she told the AM show. The New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, is said to have justified the decision to allow Manning in by noting that her views would be of interest and people should be allowed to hear her speak. In Australia, the Greens leader, Richard Di Natale, Labour's equality spokeswoman, Louise Pratt, and numerous human rights groups have lobbied the Morrison government to allow Manning in, arguing that free speech meant opponents of government policy should not be barred from entry. The Australian Home Affairs Department said it did not comment on individual cases.